Who here has seen the movie, The Bucket List? Please raise your hand. Pretty much everyone. Who here has a bucket list? Raise your hand. Keep them up. Keep them up. Okay. You have a bucket list. Keep them up if you've shared that bucket list with anyone. I'm here today to encourage you to not only create a bucket list, but to share your bucket list with others. My story is, you get what you ask for. Now that's a slight variation of the common saying, you don't get what you don't ask for. But I learned that I like to try and keep things positive when I can. Now I'm a big rodeo fan. And one day I was talking to a gentleman about how much I enjoyed the rodeo. Now this gentleman was the guy who detailed my car. And where I used to work many years ago, we had a mobile detailing service, and they would come and detail all of the executives' cars. Wonderful service. Now, if any of you have seen my car today, you know that I definitely don't have that service anymore. But I live on a gravel road, so I never even wash my car. But he would go and do the most amazing job of detailing our cars, and then he would come in and hand you back your keys, and he'd always sit down and just chit-chat a little bit. Now, I don't know what you do for a living or where your station in life is, but car detailer is probably not on most people's lists of super high career aspirations. And when you think about people who kind of do their work in the background, like janitors or servers at a restaurant, you generally don't give much thought. But this guy was very personable, and when he came to bring me back my keys every week, we'd chit-chat a little bit, and one time we were chit-chatting about the rodeo. And I told him how I had a lifetime goal, and that we didn't call it a bucket list back then. I think that started when the movie came out. But I had a lifetime goal of attending the big 3 rodeos. That would be the National Finals Rodeo in Las Vegas, which is basically the Super Bowl of rodeos, the Calgary Stampede in Canada, and Cheyenne Frontier Days in Cheyenne, Wyoming. And I had an objective of making it to all of those sometime in my life. And he just nodded and said, that sounds like a good goal. Didn't think much of it. A couple of months later, on a bright Sunday morning, I get a call. Hey Marty, you like rodeo, right? Yeah, we talked about that. He goes, you want to go to rodeo today? Okay, what rodeo? National Finals. National Finals? Today? Yeah, I got it all lined up if you want to go. I said, I remember you told me you liked the rodeo, and I got a call, and I said, I don't need to go, but I know somebody who does. Well, sure, what are the details? So show up at the airstrip at 10 a.m. The airstrip? Yeah, got you all lined up. Private plane, limousine, front row tickets. Really? Yeah, no, just show up, trust me. This is the guy that details my car, right? Yeah, I got you covered, don't worry about it, I got you covered. So I show up to the airstrip, get on a private jet, take my daughter with me. We land in Las Vegas at the executive terminal at McCarran. There's a limousine waiting outside for us. We get to the National Finals Rodeo. And I am beat it up. Ready to check out some rodeo. Turns out, the executive director of the PRCA, the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association, is the husband of this guy's sister-in-law. Something, I don't know. And he had called and said, hey, do you want to come to the rodeo? He goes, nah, I got somebody else. And somehow this guy lined this whole deal up. And I got to go and start phase 1 of my bucket list. Now, I've not made it yet to the other 2 rodeos. I was planning on doing Cheyenne this summer, and I actually drove through Cheyenne when the rodeo was going on. But I was getting my daughter set up out in Utah, and it didn't work out, but it's going to happen. The point of the story is, not only did I have an objective and a goal on my bucket list, and I knew exactly what it was. I could taste it and feel it and smell it, was the rodeo. But I went out on a limb and shared that with somebody else. And it wasn't a share of like, hey, what can you do to get me to the rodeo? It was just being open and telling someone of my desires in my life. And it happened. And I went, ooh. Now that was in 2001, if you see on the shirt here, that was 9 years ago. And I learned something that day about setting goals, having that life list is what I call it at the time, and the next step that a lot of people don't do, which is sharing it with others. Because I believe there is a conspiracy afoot. There is a conspiracy that people really want you to be happy. And if you allow them, they will help you be happy and achieve your goals. But you have to open yourself up. So make that bucket list and share it with others. And it's scary to share it.